Hey y'all, it's your girl. I just thought I'd jump on here today. Happy Saturday. Excuse my office behind me. I am in the process of renovating my office, which is well overdue. And I know y'all know about projects, right? If you don't, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But any project is a project. So, see, I'm trying not to let y'all get into all of that. I'm bumping the camera and stuff. Anyway, bear with me. Bear with me. So I hope y'all been seeing my posts on Facebook and Instagram, and my people been posting and sharing and everything. Listen, we got a free program coming up. We have a free program, period. I'm going to tell you about all the free programs that's coming up and the things in your community that you need to know that's coming up. Because I'm tired of hearing people saying that ain't nothing happening in the city. Ain't nobody doing nothing. They're not going to do nothing for us, which I'm going to take y'all to a backstory. What happened like a few months ago when I had the opportunity to walk in the neighborhood and help with a campaign. I don't get into all of that part of it or anything, but because I believe that you should do your research and vote for who you want to vote for. All right. And no, I'll never run for office. So they say never, but I'm telling you, what I'm doing in the community is where my heart is. And the people who are city council, are mayors, and those positions, I take my hat off to them because they have a lot to do. I ain't scared of work, though. I'm just saying. That's not my calling. My calling is helping people in the community. And that's what I do. All right? We all have our calling. Know yours. And quit being a hater and a gatekeeper. I don't know why they came out, but I guess I needed to say that. All right. So anyway, let me tell y'all about the important stuff, right? Forget all that other crap. The important stuff. The important stuff is this. We are having a free event this Monday coming up, May 11th at 5 o'clock at Johnson Rec Center. Hey, listen, show up. Okay. Show up to this free event. And I'm going to tell you, it's called Before the Fire Starts. And been a lot of electrical fires in our community last year and this year. Last year, I was the first person on the scene in a fire in my community. Got a baby out the window, flagged people down for help, had my neighbor call 911. It was just a whole thing. When the adrenaline is pumping, you don't even think about it. You just moving to make sure people get out, get safe. And the fire department came out, and they did their thing because that's what they do. So, I take my hat off to everybody that's out here, whether it's the fire department, the police officers, everybody who risks their lives on a day-to-day in our community. All right. We have to say more thank you to these people. All right. So anyway, moving right along, let me tell you a backstory before I get into the story. All right. And I want to hurry up because I don't want to make this long. So I recently had the opportunity to walk the neighborhood and speak with residents in our community. One woman shared her frustrations with me and said, the city isn't doing anything. They're not going to do anything. And I don't trust Black women. Okay, wait, hold on. Right there, y'all. Now understand, she was a Black woman herself, right? My response was simple. If we don't ask questions, attend neighborhood meetings, or even know what district we live in to receive information and go to the meetings, right? How can we say nothing is being done? And how else you gonna know about resources? You have to go to the meetings. I went on to tell this young lady about a program through the City of Detroit Housing and Revitalization Department, including the LED program that helps families with home repairs. I asked her if she had children age 5 or under living in her home, and she said yes. I explained that she may qualify for assistance, and I said may qualify, right? Looking at her home, I could immediately see repairs and programs that might be able to help her with her situation, especially knowing that her home was built before 1978. After our conversation, she wrote the information down, and I jokingly asked her, I said, so, do you trust Black women now? We both laughed. She laughed. She said, I trust you. Listen, people, listen. Let me say this real quick. Hold on. I'm working on something right here, trying to get it right. We must change our mindset. This ain't right here, because it's been conditioned. We must change our mindset if we're going to rise up in this country, if we're going to raise up the next generation, okay? And if we're going to strengthen our own communities. The division and distrust are real. We need to stop talking about one another as women. We need to stop doing that. Everybody out here has a calling. They have something that they're supposed to do. We might not agree with it all the time. We might not like it all the time. I know I certainly don't sometimes like certain things that happen. You know, I hear a lot about in the community, I hear a lot of people saying, well, these people think that these elected officials think that we work for them. They work for us. I understand that. And, you know, again, you have to reach out and tell them your concerns. But first of all, you need to know the district that you live in. Listen, I was guilty of not knowing my state rep. Okay, I was guilty of that. But I knew who my council person was, of course, because, you know, that's in my district. So I'm just saying, we have to actually start to change our conversation. All right. The division, like I said, and the distrust is real. And if you know, you know. That's why it's so important that we show up, listen, learn, and share resources. Stop being a gatekeeper. We got to share the resources with everyone instead of being a gatekeeper. People love to be gatekeeping. All right. And then want to complain about nobody ain't doing this and nobody's not doing that. But then the people that do have the information try to gatekeep too. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm going to tell you everything that I know. All right. If I know, I'm going to tell you. If I don't, I can find out, but I'll try. So anyway, even if you don't personally need these programs, someone you know may need them. So if you can come out and then you can share the information, that's great. So join us, okay? If you can, join us for Before the Fire Start on this Monday, May 11th at 5 p.m. at Johnson Rec Center. The address is 8550 Chippewa in Detroit. Zip code is 48221. Listen, this is a community event focused on education, safety, and opportunities. We'll be sharing information about programs available to the community, including free home repair resources and more. Our own Captain Ed Davis with the City of Detroit Fire Department will also be there to educate residents on fire safety. Listen, y'all, summer is here. And y'all know us. It could be one warm day and we out there barbecuing, baby. We don't care if it's February. We got a 70-degree day in February. We barbecuing. Somebody bringing the grill out. Y'all know that. And you know, outdoor activities are getting ready to start. So fire safety is important and it's more important than ever. So come and join us for the information. All right. Now, you'll also have the chance to meet our Community Economic Pathway team. I am so excited about this. This is the first actually team of people who they have their own businesses or they started their own business, and we are going strong, right? So you'll have an opportunity to come out and meet them, and they can share their stories with you if you want to learn more about our free construction training program and other opportunities, all right, which are available in our community. So listen, please remember, you must be present to sign up for our free home inspection. Come out, connect with your community, learn something valuable, and have a great time. Don't miss out. This event is for the community, by the community, Economic Pathways, and we are excited to have you. And also, we're going to have more information on our website. There's a community meeting, Garden Homes community meeting coming up on, I think it's on the Wednesday. Let me check and see. It's the 13th. It's Wednesday the 13th at Johnson Rec Center. So I'll have that information on our website as well. So again, y'all, information is out there. Quit saying that the city is not doing anything, because I have seen so much activity in my community, and I live in the city. We're not talking about downtown Detroit. We know about downtown Detroit, but downtown brings the people to the city. But I will tell you that we are having activity in our city. We had trees cut down off the wires. We had new poles put up. So I just want to thank Mayor Sheffield for the activities that in the city. And I always see it. I see it on all the streets. So there is activity. So stop saying that nobody's doing anything. But if you have a voice, in order for your voice to be heard, show up at the meeting. Show up at your block club meeting, your community meeting. Show up so you will know. And know what district you live in. Okay? So you know who your city council person is. So join us this Monday, May 11th, 5 p.m. Show up. See you there.